Hi guys, and welcome to DIY Ideas. Today I will show you how to make a headband like this with a little twist in the front. So in the front you can kind of see that it's kind of twisted into itself, and to be honest it's pretty easy to make. And this spot is actually also where it is sewn together. What kind of wool I used, which hook I used, you'll see now. Have fun! So we're gonna start today for this headband with this gray yarn. It's a leftover from a bigger ball. It's still maybe 40-50 grams and it should be enough for the headband. I also have my measuring tape here. With that I can measure how long I want the headband to be. And I have a needle here so we can sew the rest together at the end, and obviously also my crocheting hook. It fits to the yarn. It's a size 6 hook for size 6 yarn. And so we're going to start now. We will do 12 chain stitches to start with. Let's get the wool out of the way here for a second. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Okay, so here we have the 12 chain stitches. The first 3 will skip right now, and in the 4th one we will go in and we will put a single stitch in here. We'll take a little more yarn and then we will do a chain stitch, regular one. We'll skip 1 stitch, and then in the next one we will put a single stitch and then 1 chain stitch. Then we'll skip 1, and into the next one we will do a single stitch and then another chain stitch. And then we do the same thing again. We skip 1. You can see here we have 2 left, so actually this works out quite well. A single stitch, chain stitch, and then skip 1 and a single stitch into this last one. And then we have row number 1 ready. We have a nice width for the headband. So here we go for the second row. We do 2 chain stitches. This is the same way all the other rows will be done. So 2 chain stitches. We'll kind of pull the whole thing a little bit, pull it a little wide, and then we will always go into these little holes that kind of show up. So we'll go in there, do a single stitch, a chain stitch, then again a single stitch, a chain stitch, and a single stitch here, and another chain stitch. We'll take some more yarn, of course. And then here we go into the next big hole, single stitch, another chain stitch, and here comes the last one. We'll do a single stitch here around the little 3 chain stitches. So here we have row number 2. Because we kind of go a little deeper into the stitches below, it makes the whole pattern be very tight and nice and cozy. We'll do 2 chain stitches, turn it around. We'll do a single stitch here, then a chain stitch, a single stitch and a chain stitch, and again a single stitch and a chain stitch. So it's really easy to kind of feel where you're supposed to go. It's very easy for the hook to go into there because it's much bigger than the other ones. And here the last single stitch, and then we'll do 2 chain stitches, turn it around, and we'll do the same thing backwards. So I will basically do this until I reach the length that I really want for my headband. So it'll be around 50 centimeters probably. Maybe a little bit more, maybe 53 centimeters. But of course, now we'll continue with a few rows here. We'll see each other with an update in a couple of minutes. So a little time has passed, and as you can see, I now have the length that I wanted at the start. So we are here at the last row. We will end this last row, we'll finish this last row with 1 more chain stitch, 1 more single stitch, And then here we have the rest of the wool. And as you can see, it wasn't even that much yarn in the beginning, but I still have a lot left over. So I'm gonna leave a few centimeters, maybe more than I would usually leave, and I'll trim it here. So maybe like 30-40 centimeters, and I'll trim it here so we have enough to sew it together at the end. So we'll pull the thread fully through the last stitch, and we'll tighten it up a little bit. And then we will take that thread and put it into the needle that we got. So we will now make that little twist that you saw in the beginning that looks really cute for the headband. And honestly, it's very easy. So you take both ends, you put them on top of each other, maybe like half. So the overlap is only half. As you can see here, you can see like a half poking out on the left and a half poking out on the right. And then here you take the end, you turn it around the other side, and the left side you kind of fold around the front. So now it kind of looks like maybe like a reverse S. And so now with the needle, you go through the fabric. And it's really important that you get all 4 sides and you just sew it together. Really nice, and make sure you go through all of them. All the layers. And this is very simple, a few stitches here. You don't even need that many. And then we'll do one last one. Make sure you go through all 4 layers. And we'll end up on this side here. And then it's good that I end up on this side because this makes it easier to tie the... It makes it easier because I can now tie the beginning and the end thread together. And we're just gonna make a little knot here. Exactly. And now we'll do 2 little knots here, so it's extra strong. And we'll pull it nice and tight. Then we'll trim it here. Of course, these 2 will also be sewn away. And we'll now put it inside out. And as you can see, I just turned it inside out and it's already really, really cute. And it's a very simple twist, but it looks so cute and it makes the whole headband look just much nicer. And as you can see, it was really simple to make, a very few stitches, and it really turned out really nicely. I really hope you liked this video and you had fun watching. Maybe you'll even try this at home. Thank you for watching DIY Ideas. If you would like to watch some more of these videos, please visit my channel and subscribe for free. You'll always be the first one to be informed about a new video. Please share this video with your friends and see you next time!